Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I know it's been a while I've spoken to you, but I was a little tied up with motivating people during this pandemic time, and now that the things are settling down, I thought I'll get back to my pageants again. So if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, may I request you to do it, and I assure you, you will not be disappointed. So today I'm going to reveal the biggest secret for winning a pageant. A lot has been told to you about pageant, learn this, learn this, learn this, learn this. But basically, I would say there are 7 pillars, or I would say 7 quotients to win a pageant. What is a quotient? Quotient is scoring, scoring on which marks are given. And if you actually polish these 7 pillars or these 7 quotients, you will definitely find success, not only in pageant, but anything you attempt to do in life. So here I'm revealing the secret, the quotients, the 7 quotients, which are extremely important for you to win a pageant. So the first quotient which you should be aware of is the PQ, physical quotient. The physical means outside, what is seen by the visible eye. So the physical quotient means that how well you are attuned to your body, how you treat your body, mind, and soul. How do you, in other words, manage your physiology? You can also say that how confident you are with your health, with your diet, with your fitness, with your rest, your sleep, and being in the present moment. How comfortable you are being you in the body you are carrying. So the PQ, and you all know that the PQ is extremely important to win a pageant. You have to look presentable. You have to have a balanced body and of course a fit body. So the first is PQ. The second thing you have to take care is the EQ, that is the emotional quotient. Emotions, your mental health. How do you deal with your own emotions and the emotions of people around you? Ability to understand, use, and manage your emotions effectively. How do you overcome challenges? How do you diffuse situations when they crop up in the form of anxiety, depression, and stress in your life? Because being in a competition, you definitely go through ups and downs of your emotions. So how do you handle your own emotions and the emotions of people around you who are also going through a lot of stress? And sometimes in stress, we behave very differently. We don't treat each other well. And if somebody does that to you, how do you handle yourself? Or when you are in stress, how do you how do you behave with others so that they don't get hurt? So EQ means taking charge of your emotions, learning sportsmanship, learning how to handle your win or your loss. The third important quotient which you should know is called the FQ, that is the faith quotient. The faith, that is the belief in your own self and in the power which is actually working around you. There is definitely an energy and some power which is making this world go around. The ability to feel and see your vision, the ability that there is some power which is guiding you. Gratitude, forgiveness, the faith that whatever is going to happen for you is going to teach you some lesson in life. So it's extremely important to have faith in your own self, belief in your own strengths, And that's extremely important, because if you don't believe in your own self, then how would others believe in you? So that's the third one. The fourth important quotient is the SQ, that is the social quotient. Social, being in society. No man is an island. We need people around us wherever we go. We live in a society. We have to keep everybody in mind. So, how much manners do you have? How much of an etiquette do you use in every situation when you are dealing with people? How much of a people's person you are? How much do you consider the feelings of people around you? How do you deal with them? How do you treat them? Everybody needs appreciation. So, how are you planning to be a people's person? Because a winner who wins a pageant is a people's person. People look up to them. And these are the people who have to deal with all kinds of people. So, unless you don't have the finesse, the etiquette on how to deal with people socially, you will be at a big loss. So, learn all the basic etiquette and manners you can when you are wanting to win a pageant, starting from fine dining to meeting and greeting skills and how to travel and all kinds of etiquette. There are so many. You need etiquette at each and every step of your life. So work on your social quotient. The next quotient you need to work upon is IQ, intelligence quotient. Nobody's actually expecting you to have very high IQ, but at least have common sense, have the knowledge, the ability, the logic in life, the ability of reasoning, the ability to use the information or the knowledge which you have. So extremely important that you work on your intelligence quotient and work upon it. Not only that, you also need common sense, which is very uncommon nowadays, because people are so focused on intelligence that they completely forget that there is something called common sense as well. So, intelligence quotient. The next one is called the cultural quotient. When you are in pageant, you meet people from all cultures, all countries, people from different backgrounds, different religions. How do you deal with them? How do you deal with their norms, their customs? How do you adjust yourself accordingly in their circuit, in their circle? How much of respect do you give to their own beliefs? Extremely important. When you travel a particular country, you must know what are the do's and don'ts about that country, what to wear, what to eat, what not to say, what to do. You need to learn that. So unless you are culturally sensitive, you will not be able to excel. So learn cultural quotient. The next one is called the adversity quotient. The adversity quotient, or AQ, is very important. That is, how do you thrive in change? How flexible you are with change when adversity strikes you. What if you do not win? For you, it may be a big adversity. How do you cope with that? You need to learn that, how to handle situations where you think that the situations are out of your hand, you cannot control them. How do you control your own self? So adversity quotient. So now you have those important quotients which are a big secret behind winning a pageant. You can brush up anything outside. बाहर से तो हम सब खुद को polish कर लेते हैं. But how deep you go inside each pillar, inside each quotient, get as much knowledge as you can about EQ, emotional quotient, IQ, intelligent quotient, SQ, social quotient, FQ, faith quotient, PQ, physical quotient, AQ, adversity quotient, and CQ, cultural quotient. And each itself is a huge topic. So if you are really serious about winning a pageant, Pick each quotient, go as deep as you can. Go to every aspect of that quotient. Polish yourself on them. And by the time you finish all of them, your pillars, your foundation would be so strong that nothing can stop you from winning, because you would have polished each and every aspect of your personality to shine, to stand out, and have that X factor on stage. So now that the secret is revealed, I hope you pick one each day and start working on it from now itself. Because working on these quotients, it's not a one-day job. It requires time. It requires research. It requires a lot of practice. The more you practice, the more the chances of your winning, not only just pageant, but winning in life, in your personal as well as in a professional life. I hope this helps. Till I meet you again, stay safe and stay positive. And yes, don't forget to click that subscribe button.